Welcome back, guys. We got another banger of a match for us tonight for the Zoned Out Gaming Call of Duty League here. We're going to be throwing some throwbacks tonight on some good old Vanguard. I am your caster, your host, everything tonight. My name's Clam, or Calamity. Clam for short. And we have a good one tonight on our hands. We got Enigma Gaming versus eRize Gaming as well. I casted Enigma last night, and they fell pretty hard last night against Endeavor eSports in a 3-0 fashion. So they're looking for a bounce back tonight. They're going to be going up against eRize, who haven't played as I'm aware yet. So this will be their first game, the proving grounds, see what they got. And we'll flip on over through our maps right here. We got a triple dose of Tuscan, good old Tuscan, you gotta love it. Bow Cage, Hardpoint map number 4, and then if we reach there, it'll be Berlin SND for map number 5. I always like watching Berlin S&D, see what teams have in store, but before we can get there, it's going to be Tuscan, and I mean, if we saw anything from yesterday, this is where Enigma had struggled. Had a lot of Tuscan maps played yesterday, but just weren't quite able to get it over the finish line. They're slaying maybe a little bit, could use a little bit more of that today. They did play against a good Endeavor team yesterday, so no shots at them, but looking for them to step up tonight. And yeah, for the side of eRize, I don't know what to expect. I have casted Zealot before. He is a shooter in his own right. I haven't seen the other three for the side of eRize, but they're looking for their first win, and so are Enigma. Looks like also Enigma tonight have a substitute as well on the starting roster. It's going to be, I believe, Rizma coming in for tonight, or maybe not Rizma. I don't know. I think it is Rizma though. I believe that's Ice Hot. I'm not sure. I'll get clarification here in a second. But anyway, they're not playing with their full roster. They got some subs ready here to go as well. That's the side of Enigma Gaming. Let's switch on over to eRize as well. We got Reyna, Whoop, Zealot, and a Furic coming out tonight. And like I said, I've casted Zealot before. I know he's decent at the very least here. And the rest of them, I'm looking forward to seeing some off-season action here, which should be a good one. Looks like we're getting some technical difficulties sorted before we start map number 1 here. So maybe a little bit longer. Oh, and I got confirmation. That is Rizma. Ice Hot is Rizma. So, I mean, I'll probably just call him Ice Hot since that's his gamer tag for now. But, Rizma, that is who that is, in case you guys are curious. But I think we're just about ready to get underway here. I'll let the players load on into the lobby here shortly. But yeah, we should have a good one. I mean, triple dose of Tuscan off the rip. I mean, if you like the map, it's great. If you don't like the map, it's not so great. Seeing the same orange map over and over here. But it looks like we are maybe loading on in, maybe not. Yeah, I think we have started. So we'll be loading on here into the map in a second here. And I mean, yeah, from the side of Enigma, yesterday their slaying was decent, but it wasn't enough to get them over the finish line. I'm curious to see what they have in store for us here today. This Tuscan Hardpoint, one of those maps where you can definitely out-rotate the other team and get control in the back from this P2 and this P3 hill. We didn't see it in the series yesterday. We saw Tuscan S&D in control, so Bow Cage Bang Out was the matchup yesterday, but it'll have to be map number 4 before we reach there. But in the meantime, we're loading on in right now. Please tell me I got the team names right. And they're wrong again. Okay, I give up. I'm officially done. So the team names are flipped again, guys. My apologies. I don't know what's wrong with the Codcaster. Team 1 and Team 2 in the lobby are just wrong, but it doesn't seem to matter, as Enigma are going to be the team slaying out off the rip here. Dino with the 2-0 start from him. Bala pushing up, cutting the spawners effectively here in a great spot, but going to get traded on out. Early time will go the side of Enigma. Dino just trying to get a pick on the top ledge there. He's going to get the first one. Kind of cheeky little spot in mid there from number 8. Fox is going to get taken down. It looks like Rizma. That's going to be Ice Hot on your screen. Not able to get one there, but Bala's still just contesting the hill time for now. They don't want to push him. such a contest-heavy hill can be this P number 1, but they will get the trades, and they will get them this remaining 5 seconds. Rotations are on now. It's like Enigma doing a decent job as well, just ironing, holding the back right now. Fox all the way in depths right now at tank. Has teammates falling around him. A Furyk with 2 in the feed right now. Does he read this third one? Looks like he's just going to get all the way through on around. Shots going through. A Furyk turns and burns. That's going to be Fox down. That's the anchor for the side of Enigma, just gone. Furyk doing what he can to stay alive. Doing a great job so far. Still haven't been able to touch the time, but they finally will get on through here. Furyk having a great life right now on a 4 spree. And behind all these players, they're not reading him here. Number 6 is going to get on through. That'll be the time going... Well, it should be blue, but it's technically red for now. Dino's getting a decent amount of time here. Another one from Dino. On a 2 spree, pushes on out, getting it taken down as well. But, I mean, Enigma doing everything right so far. Not only did they get pulled a decent amount of that P1 time, they hold the spawns for P2, and they flipped for P3 right now. I'd like to see Fox just kind of get on out of here, but they should have the spawns for now. But the push from the front is coming in. Bala can have a 2 to deal with. He rips the second one. Good reads. Good teamwork from Enigma there. eRize, I mean, they have their work cut out for them right now. Bala doing a great job off the rip here. 8-3, having a fantastic start. After that, you know, map 3 performance from yesterday, I mean, probably... You know, looking to slay here off the rip, and he is doing it. Nice turnaround from him. Fury kind of run by a player, though. And another one falls as Fox with 2 in the feed here, just absolutely frying. He had that big map 3 on control yesterday. It wasn't enough to get it over the finish line in the end, but a 40 bomb from him in control. He's my player to watch in this series for the side of Enigma. So far, so good for them as they're up 50 points right now. None of Reno has anything to say about it. 2 from him in the feed, going for a 3rd. Those are tough shots. The remaining 10 or so will go to the side of eRize, but, I mean, the rotations are on, and that's where Enigma have just succeeded in this match so far. They've rotated early to basically every hill so far. They're not really in a great position on the side of eRize, but they will get one. That's the player in radio dead. Now, what can they do? Can they push on through? Let's go on board with Reno, see if he can push on through. No, he's taken down immediately. Godcaster curse at its worst. You're getting naded. Can't even push into the hill. And I mean, this has just all been Enigma so far. These great holds and great rotations they've had so far. I mean, it doesn't even matter that IceHot's 2-11 right now, as his teammates are just doing everything right on the map. I mean, that'll happen sometimes. Last-minute substitution. Probably wasn't even really expecting to play today, but you're in the game now, my friend. Let's see if you could show on out. But I mean, if this trend continues, this might be over early. As I mean, Enigma 120 points and climbing so far, nearly a 100-point lead at the end of this hill. For 5, what can you do on rotation? Bala looking for 1. He's able to get some tags in. Not able to get 1, but he almost gets a second one. The wood there. Vanguard, a game where you can just shoot through all sorts of little crevices and walls, almost like Rainbow Six Siege in that way. But finally, eRize, they're here early on a hard point. Can they hold it, really? They're going to need a lot of this time if the comeback is going to be on. Zealot on your screen right now on a 2 spree. He's going to throw back the nade. Nice choice out of him there. Got to avoid some shots, get some team damage in. 2 go dead for each team. Pinstripe kill feed. Dino last alive. Nice re-break. eRize are going to claim the rest of this time. And I'm assuming Enigma is going to hit this at least one more time, as the next hill is going to rotate to that P1, I believe, if I can recall. So no sense not really hitting it. But it looks like they are going to elect to actually just rotate here. So that time will go. Side of eRize for now. Dino, top. Try to remember that call out. Can't remember. Let's call it top window for now. I cannot remember what that building's called. Reno looking for 1 on the side here. He's going to get taken down. 2 in the feed. This is eRize getting taken down early on this P1, and that can happen sometimes. You don't rotate for this P1. You can get cut to shreds. This can be a hard hill to break. Gonna get some good tack uses. Maybe we'll get them something, but nothing is happening for the side of eRize. 4 dead again. Enigma just running over them on this P1. I mean, it doesn't even matter that they didn't get that last hill. This is what happens, you know, Route Man gets paid, early setups pay dividends here. Enigma Gaming up almost 100 points now again. And it's going to be up to eRize. What do you have left in the tank? You're down a monumental scoreline, stat line right now. You're going to have to string quite a few hills together here to bring this back. Number 4, watching the overextension. He's going to get one. That's Whoop in the feed right now. Watching the street diligently right now. Push is going to be heading through the front, though. If Furyk falls, that's the front man. Gone already. Dino gets great timing on Zealot. Zealot turns around at the worst possible time here. Just winning 1v1s for the side of Enigma. Just pushing on through to the back. Can they keep winning them, though? This is going to be a decently hard hill to break here. As the crossfire's in, that's a Furyk on a 2. A Furyk on a 3. He gets all of them in the feed. Last one alive, number 8, going to be top plat. Fox in a decent position, but no. Team shot's too strong. Dino with 2 in the church. That's going to open the door for them to potentially enter this hill right now as Reno gets taken down as well. Time is going toward Enigma right now. Dino breaks on in. This is the last 20, and the rotations are on right now. 8 gets taken down. That's going to be Fox top mid. It's up to 5 to cut the spawners right now. He's the lone man on rotation, but he does have some teammates' help. Fox going to spawn sort of close right there. So, I mean, eRize, what do they have in store right now? They're going to have to break this hard P3 hill here in the back. Fox already anchoring. It's really just number 3 that's pushed up. The triple-pronged attack through the field, though. P1 side. What kind of timing does 7 get here? Not great. It's Furyk is going to just launch on in. 2 dead in the feed. This is their chance to break. Furyk in the back takes down the anchor. That's Fox. Nice job from them to break on in. They're going to need to be perfect for the rest of the game now. They do eclipse that 100-point mark finally, so no 100-point club in store for us today. Furyk doing what he can in the front. That's going to be 3 dead for the side of Enigma. They're going to have to slow it down, wait for team push, and coordinate their nades here effectively. See what Rizma can do. Having a tough map so far. He's going to need to step it up a little bit, but honestly, he might not even need to. They're up 100 points right now, and you're having a tough map. That's a good day if you're coming in. So the remaining scrap time will go the way of eRize, but I mean, the rotations are on right now. They are trying to set up a pinch here, but Whoop missed that opportunity to get that kill in church right now. That might come back to haunt him. He's going to win an important one in the back, though. That should flip the spawns here as, yeah, number 2, Furyk is going to spawn close. It's all up to number 7 in the hill right now. He's alone for now. The reinforcements are on their way. It's Bala trying to get into the time. He's going to get one, not going to get a second one. As Fox does break on in, and Dino wins an important one in the transition here. Fox gets another one. I mean, Enigma, they're looking great so far on this Tuscan. 10 points to close it out here. Fox wins another one with the sub. Doesn't matter the gun. He is absolutely beaming right now. Can 4 break on in. You're running out of time. You only have 5 seconds left. They're going to have to double chow the front. The side gets shut down. Retno going to be last alive for now. eRize trying to break on in. The pistol is out, but the gunfights are just not coming in time. IceHod just trying to touch the time. They will have 4 seconds left to try and clutch this game on up. It's going to be on number 6 here. 6 versus 2, and he wins the first one. Dino just rips him. Rips his head off. Furyk gets the second one as well. It's going to stall the game out. Can he win another one? He has one more player in front of him. This is a must-win gunfight for him. He's going to win it. No, he doesn't. IceHod clutches up. Wins that one. Not sure how he won that one, I'm not going to lie, but the trades come on through, so this game is not over yet. Got only 3 seconds left. It's looking highly unlikely. They're going to have to be perfect from here on out. eRize, what they have on store on the break. It's going to be a 4-front attack right now. Reno gets the first one. Can he just stay alive for now? Pistol shots raining true. Second one coming in, and even a team kill coming down, but IceHod gets 2. IceHod gets 3 in the feed. He has one more player. Can you clutch up the game in dramatic fashion here? It doesn't even seem to matter as eRize fall. Enigma take map number 1 on Tuscan here pretty convincingly. A nice little resurgence at the end there for eRize. I liked what I saw out of them toward the end. They were finally starting to play a little bit more like a team, but yeah, just the early rotations all went Enigma's way, and that can happen. You could get punished so incredibly hard on a map like Tuscan for not rotating to P2, to P3, even P4 sometimes. It really just depends. So, I mean, decent map for them. So far off the rip, Enigma, they're going to go up 1-0, and they're going to, I mean, they made it look kind of easy. I'm not going to lie. Apologies, I don't exactly remember the stat line. I think it was 165, if I recall. Something like that. I believe it was 165. So yeah, Enigma are going to take the first one. And they look pretty dominant so far. I mean, yesterday they kind of just got punched in the mouth. Outslayed pretty hard. We'll see if they go into this next S&D, what they have in store. Yesterday they got kind of skunked almost. It was 6-1. It was not particularly close in the S&D. The hard point was where I can't even talk. The hard point was where it was close. Jeez, what a mouthful of sentence there. But the S&D wasn't looking so good, and it was on Tuscan as well. So let's see if they've, gone back to the drawing board and maybe adjusted some of their strategies from yesterday. And yeah, eRize on the flip side. I mean, they got kind of outslayed in that map as well as out-rotated just as a team. Does that come back in this map number 2? We'll find out if they've made any adjustments on their side as well. See, so it says Team 1 is Enigma Gaming. And then I go to Codcaster and it's not the case. So I'm just gonna flip it and just, because like I don't know why it's doing that, but I think this game is like messed up or something with Codcaster, because it says like on the right it's like Team 1, Team 2, right? I could just show you guys while I'm here. I might as well just vent my frustrations with this, because this has happened to me every map so far, and I don't think it's my fault. I think it's the game's fault. If I go, and also anybody in chat knows, clarification, let me know, because like it says Team 1, right? That's Enigma's team. Team 2 down here. And I go to Codcaster, and I had it set up, I just flipped them, by the way. So I had it like this, Enigma Team 1, right? Over here, Team 1 settings, eRize Team 2, but then I go into game and they're flipped. So I'm not sure why it does that. I'm just going to flip them like this and just see if that fixes it, and maybe they need to be backwards, because I'm getting really frustrated with the Codcaster keep doing that to me. I don't know if anybody knows. Let me know if you guys have any fixes to that. It's been doing that to me a lot. But anyway, frustration's over. Alrighty. And if that's wrong, then I think I'm just done. I'm just done. If that's wrong, I don't know what to do anymore. We'll find out though if that's right. If that's the solution, then at least I have one. We'll load on into map number 2, Tuscan S&D. This was a tough one, like I was saying, for Enigma yesterday. See if they've studied. See if they've gone over some of their mistakes from yesterday. They are playing with a sub today, so it may be a little bit different as well. Definitely one of those things where, sometimes the sub coming in can be a blessing. Just frees up a little bit more freedom on the map, maybe. Or maybe a less rigid. Oh my god, it's right. Let's go. It's right. Praise Jeebus. So I guess I just have to flip them in Codcaster every time for some reason. That's so stupid. Okay, well at least now I know, going forward, that it's the game's fault, not mine. As we're on board with Reno right now. Almost rips one. Backfield right now. Dino, lucky to get out with his life right now, as he's gonna have the sniper, but he's a hit marker machine. Dino gets taken down, and yeah, Dino reprising his sniping role from yesterday. Fortunately, not so lucky today, as hit markers are coming in full effect. Hate to see it, but it does happen. Zelda gets some tags on in. That'll back that player down for now. But Balo's going to get aggressive on the middle. They're taking their time right now. 4v3 situation, but Balo's going to activate. He gets one. Almost gets a second one. That's going to give information to Fox, though. But Fox loses the gunfight. Just Balo now. 1v3 situation. Not looking great so far for Enigma. He does have bomb down, but he's completely surrounded. It's going to be number 4 top. Going to be shooting him in the back. eRize. And you're seeing it right, folks. On the screen, finally, the text is right. eRize win the first round. And really kind of unfortunate for Dino getting that hit marker on that player. Back grass there. Really nothing he could do about that. I mean, maybe aim higher. Word to my homie Pomage, but just a tough look from him. That first blood comes through. Maybe that round's completely different. But that could be the risk, running the snipe. Snip-snap. Sometimes you get hit markers. It is what it is. Reno on field right now. Team kill in the feed already. What? I'm not sure what happened there. 2-for-1. I guess players running in front of each other. Number 6 is getting aggressive on the bomb so far. Nice bounce back there from Ice Hot. That'll be Rizma in your feed. 2v2 situation now. What does Enigma have in store on the offensive here? I know, just waiting to plant that bomb, but he's not. He's waiting for info, really, on this player. Top church right now. He's not going to get it, though. Whoop is just playing it patiently. Just waiting for a timing here, and he's not going to get it. Not yet, at least. That will be the clearance for bomb, but he gets ripped anyway. Dino, we'll see you later. Zealot now left in a decent spot. He's going to pick up that player on the flank there. Now 2 rounds in a row. eRize looking good off this search so far. Maybe the hardpoint woes will be solved in the SND. That'll be a nice bounce back for them to get in this search to extend the series, but 2 rounds in a row. Now, eRize going to be back on the offensive. Do they like to go for another A push here? Looks like that could potentially be the case. A is definitely the preferred bomb site, I would say, on offense to go for. Be a lot harder to get down. You have to, basically get into the enemy's spawn to go for B. So, looks like, yep, another A hit here. Nade's coming over. Zealot gets tagged. Fox with first blood. Gonna be up to number 2 right now to get a trade back. He's gonna get 1. But insta retraded here. Zealot's gonna be top mid. Getting shot through the wall, though. Those windows, yep. It'd be so annoying to deal with as Dino. Another one falls for the side of eRize. Now just down to Zealot in a 1v3 situation. He does have the bomb, though. So, decent amount of time for him to work with, but I'm pretty sure Fox heard that door open, so he's just patiently waiting for Zealot to creep open the doorway toward this P4 hill, and a team stun coming out for himself. And Fox, yeah, doesn't even need any more help than that. In a great position. Will clean up the ground and the kill there. Enigma on the board now in the search and destroy. And the pendulum swings back towards Enigma. What do they have now on the offensive? I mean, we'll see, I guess. See what kind of look they give us. Let's go on board with Dino here. He's playing super aggressive so far. Really, it's been Bala, actually. Let's go on board with Bala. He's been playing super aggressive. He has the bomb now, though, so maybe not going to play as aggressive here. We'll find out here. Looks like tags are going to go through. Oh, my God. Yeah, Reno on the flip. Doing everything he can. Just rips that player in transition. He might get a second one as well, but they're not going to give him anything for now. Rizma taken down to 1 HP as well on that tree. That's a great spot to be, but not if you're Ice Hot there. Gets ripped as well. 4 fall for the side of Enigma. And yeah, so far, defense holding strong for eRize here. Enigma, they haven't really gotten a good look on the offensive as of yet. That's kind of how it looked yesterday as well. Struggles on the offensive side in SND, especially, well, on this map, I guess, in particular. I want to see them make some adjustments on their offensive going forward in this map. But eRize, back on the offensive. 3-1. Have some wiggle room to work with. Are they going to be... It looks like, yeah, a B hit coming out in full effect. I was wondering when they were going to hit us with an adjustment. Whoop, going to be laying down some shots top mid. He's going to get 1 as well. Nice shots coming out from him. That's going to be 2 dead in the feed. Nice trades on his P4. 4v2 scenario. Now eRize can do whatever they want. Unless Dino has something to say about it, he's going to get 2 in the feed. Great double from him to find there in transition. That's going to slow this round to a crawl. Dino might have just saved the round for Enigma if they can clutch on up here. eRize do have a decent amount of time to work with. Looks like B is going to be on the cards here. Ice Hot in a decent spot. What can he find right now? Player's going to be going all over right next to him. Does he read it, though? He's going to see Whoop in the corner, but no, not able to react in time. Now just left to Dino. Can you pull off the ace clutch here in round number 5? Let's find out. No is the answer. eRize just looking dominant on this map, really, so far. They've given us decent looks on both sides. I mean, that round could have been over if it wasn't for the heroics from Dino. But it wasn't enough to get them over the finish line. Back to the drawing board if you're Enigma here. I mean, this is a must-win round if you're Enigma right now. They've struggled on offense. They're going to need to pull this one out. Otherwise, it's looking all but over here. Dino on your screen. Looks like a B hit is in full effect here. 2-2 split so far from eRize on the defense. But that stun nade is going to trigger them to watch the crosshairs. Whoop. Lets a player by. That's going to be Dino in their spawn. Does he win the first one? No, he doesn't. Bala, what do you have in store for him? Trapped in a corner right now. He's going to have players all the way in front of him, to the side of him. He's going to need to get something back. He doesn't get anything, though. Oh, that's unfortunate right there. Fox gets one. But, I mean, a 1v4 situation for Fox. What can you do here? He's getting two. They're kind of scamming, giving him some freebies, but that player is completely surrounded, so it won't matter. Baiting and switching effectively so far. eRize looking great on this S&D, and, I mean, I called that a must-win, and I think it was. 6-1 was the scoreline yesterday, and it's looking like it might be the same score today. I mean, if you're the side of Enigma, you just need something, a spark to get the momentum going. I thought it might have been that two-piece from Dino, shooting those players in the back, but it looks like that wasn't quite enough yet. Slow offensive hit so far for the side of eRize. Looks like Whoop's going to get first blood as well. Maybe a second one. No, that nade is perfect. Bala going to be able to get that two in the feed right there. Man advantage for Enigma. Now Zealot. Reno, what can you do now in a 2v3? You have a lot of time to work with, as well as a lot of rounds to play with, so you can kind of get creative with your approach now in this mid-round. They're not really watching mid right now. Zealot might just be able to get away for free, but the crossfire in you, yeah, that's not going to go out your favor as Reno left by himself. Bala not falling on the bomb. Important live out of him right now. It's still a 1v3 scenario for Reno, but that could have made it at least manageable, and now Reno just kind of SOL. 20 seconds left, and bomb has to get recovered as well. Can he do anything here? He's going to rip the first one. Nice shots on Dino. But Dino, the bait for his teammates is Enigma pounce. 5-2 now. And, you know, it might be a little too late for Enigma, but I've seen crazier comebacks. They just need to start winning an offense. Has really been their struggle so far. They need to get an offensive round victory, and I mean, you know, they're going to have to be perfect from here on out, obviously, but something to spark some life for Enigma here. Looks like it's going to be an A hit. Rizma outer, as well as Bala. They're going to have the bomb. Ice hot. Maybe can bait and switch with his teammates. Nice bait and switch there. That's the teamwork I've been missing so far for the side of Enigma. But Dino just playing so aggressively in their spawn right now. He's going to get one and maybe a second one with this nade if it connects. It looks like a hit marker is all he's going to get for now. Player not weak enough for that one. And if you're going for a flank, but it's shut down. So far, so good for Enigma. This might be the first offensive round victory for them. But they're not planting the bomb just yet. And Zealot's going to get a freebie on outer right now. Zealot kind of having a tough game so far for eRize, but a 1v3 clutch to send him to round 3 would be incredible. Stun not going to connect, but that's going to give information toward Dino, or is it? Zealot's just going to pounce. He's just going to get a freebie on bomb, and now it's a 1v1 situation. 30 seconds left. This would be a horrible way to lose if you're Enigma right now. Zealot doing everything he can to clutch this one on up. Just needs to play this patiently, and looks like he will. And a 1v3 for Zealot. What a round from him. Was 2 and this reminded me of the Scumpy clip from BO2 Champs. Forget he was 2 and 5 before that round. He just got 3. Going big for eRize, shutting them out 6-2 right there. Nice bounce back from eRize, you know. That map number 1 looked kind of shaky in the respawn department. The rotations weren't in, but the S&D looks good. And I mean, S&D wins championships, so we'll see if they can keep this form up going forward here. And I mean, I don't know if back to the drawing board is the right terminology, but yeah, I think I said it during the cast. Just, I mean, the side of Enigma, yeah, just this S&D has not looked good on Tuscan. It's one of those game modes they're going to need to work on for sure going forward here. as we load on in. Or not load on in, excuse me. As we wait for map number 3, I mean, my main takeaway of that game was really the the offensive round victories for the side of Enigma just weren't going their favor. You know, they won a couple of defenses, but just weren't able to do a whole lot there. Oh, let me adjust the overall score as well. Let's get that situated. As, yeah, we got a series on our hand. We're finally going to see a map number 4. I would like this to go 5. I do want to see that Berlin. Bocage, you know, definitely not the best map to cast right here. It looks like Team 1, Team 2. Okay, let's make sure. I mean, I guess they have to be flipped, so I think they're still right for this side. We'll see. Let's hope and pray here. As you take it to the maps for this series so far, Tuscan SKND goes eRize's way pretty convincingly as well. Now on to Tuscan Control. What do they have in store for us here? Honestly, yesterday against Endeavor, Enigma, it went to round 5. They had the defense, and there was a lag out that happened. Unfortunate ruling didn't go into their favor, but I honestly, I thought personally it probably should have been a replay of round number 5, but they did lose that map technically, but I think they might have won it had that player not lagged out. You never know with those situations, but they looked good on it. It was Fox specifically that had a great map. Number 3. AR players on Control can definitely shut down an offensive push on here and drop bombs. I'm looking at Fox again to be that guy to step it up, and I mean, yeah, maybe the substitute as well for Enigma. Have a little bit of a turnaround here. Let's actually go on board with Ice Hot. This is Rizma here. Let's see what he's having off the break. Sometimes it can be a lot of pressure, you know, coming in last second as a sub, you know, not particularly ready. We'll see if he's warmed up now. It looks like Reno reading that off the rip here. Nice shots from him. Shut down immediately. The double stack is in. What can Dino do here? He's going to spot one. He's not going to get the kill. Gets killed from close. A Furyk with that one. Clean A hit so far. As Fox gets one in trade, but this A-Tick's going so quickly so far. It might slow down to a crawl now as blue players surrounding this hill for Enigma. Fox preeming over. He can't win it. That's Reno again doing a great job for eRize, just slaying out in the street so far. Dino with 2 in the feed. D-ticking the point right now. He's by himself, though. MP40. Oh, my goodness. Just shredding him through that point right now. As A looks like will finally be completed here, unless Fox has something to say about it, but he'll get shut down. Dino trying to desperation attempt to stop that point, but he'll get dealt with as well. So life advantage and time extension coming through. eRize looking good so far, but, I mean, A is the easy zone to get on this map. B is where it comes down to brass tacks. Can you get a wave of kills? It's so hard to do that on this map, and they're just getting shut down in every angle. Defense Simulator is usually what Tuscan Control... Oh, I have the... Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I had the maps up still. My apologies. You're missing all of this. I'm so glad I looked at chat. My bad, guys. Holy. We'll continue on through, though. To be honest, you guys didn't miss a whole lot. You guys didn't miss anything. Nothing crazy happened yet. Excuse me. eRize making a stride toward this point now on B. Reno by himself, though. He's going to get 2, though. That'll slow the push right now. Making a 3rd one as well as Reno having a great start to this series. 9-4 so far on the Control. Just absolutely shooting laser beams out of his AR right now. And a 4th one as well in the feed. Runs out of bullets, or he might have gotten a 5th there. Just absolutely slaying out for the side of eRize, but it's not seeming to matter as the rest of Enigma just pushing them back, getting the waves of kills, the important ones. Bala patrolling mid-map here in a Creddy corner. Not a whole lot you can do about that. Does number 4 trade him? Looks like he will. That's going to be Whoop. Going to get 1 here. Dino's going to be top mid. Does Whoop get a 2nd one? And he will, yeah. AR versus SMG. At that angle, going to favor the AR every time. Fox going to see one on the point as well. Cleans him up. Whoop. On a 3-kill spree as well. And then he's getting taken down. Zealot just left by himself. 16 seconds left. What can they even do at this point? It's looking rough for the side of eRize to even touch this point right now. And yeah, 5 seconds left. They're going to be running out of time. It's all on number 2. Furyk, he gets 2 in the feed, though. He's going to stop the clock for just a millisecond. Cans, whoop, touch the point. 0 seconds left, though. Won't able to be clutching that one. Enigma Gaming. They come out with the opening defense. They did come down very close to the lives at the end there, but the time ticks away. Time stands still for no one. Defense definitely the preferred side on this map, though, so not the end of the world for eRize, as they'll be on the defensive now. Really, it's going to be down to Enigma. How many ticks can you get on this side, or can you just plain out win the round? They got really close yesterday on an offensive. They got 5 ticks in their opening offense yesterday. And Dino with a punch in the feed right now. He's getting 2 in mid-map. Going to be soaring on through their spawn. Let's go on board with him, see if he's able to get anything more, and he's instantly shut down. Great. Going to be reading the pressure as well. Trying to spawn kill, but a great nade. Reno just doing everything for the side of eRize right now, as they haven't even touched this A point. Reno, nice shots from him. He's going to get 1 insta-traded, though. Nice teamwork from Enigma. That'll clear the B, or the A zone. And a stack will come through. Furyk doing what he can to try and slow them down, but trades coming on through. Reno, I mean, just by himself right here in a corner. 1 for 1 is not going to cut it. 2 ticks already through for A. Zealot just trying to live top mid here. He hasn't really been able to do anything. For the side of eRize here is A will be done. That minute extension is going to come through. Zealot does get 1 here. And whoop, reading the pressure. Bottom church. They're not going to see him. 2 fall in the feed. Up to Bala on the overextension. He's going to get 1. That's an important one to get. That's Reno. It's been the top slayer for eRize. Not going to see that player in time. Top church. But B is already through. I mean, look at Enigma. They're already through B into their spawn. I mean, eRize not really cutting them that effectively, but they are going to get the kills now. So, it's really going to be on Rizma. What can you find here? He's in a cruddy corner, but, I mean, this player is just to his left. He's not reading this as well. He's going to be the lone member for Enigma in the spawn. I mean, it's going to be really up to him to try and make a play here, or his teammates to slay out, and him to block the spawns here if B is going to be on the cards. He's going to get 1, but that's going to alert the authorities. He is here now. Should surely get shot in the back. Here eventually, and he will get shot in the front. A nice trade there coming out for eRize. Zealot in a cruddy spot here. I like that out of him. He's going to get 1, but instantly going to get taken down. Bala with 2 in the feed. Not ready for the reach out. Reno doing what he can on the point. Nice hot. It's going to be Rizma getting 1 for free in the back here. Can he block the spawns for the side of eRize? That would be huge if he can. Looks like he will as well. Does he live on the tank? No, he's going to have 1 in front of him. Oh my god, he wins that one somehow. Nade hits him. It doesn't seem to matter. He's going to be living in the back for now, but Reno going to be watching over him. Nice shots from Rizma. Reno, kind of tough gunfight for him to take there on the truck heady. Now Dino going to be getting top church, and I mean back and forth, 7 lives apiece, but we're running out of time. Only 10 seconds left for them to touch the point here. Really going to be all up to Bala. Can he stop the clock for his teammates to get in position? And he cannot do it. 4 seconds left. It's going to be up to Ice Hot and Fox. What can you do on the point right now? You're going to have to go huge right now. Ice Hot gets... Oh my god, almost didn't even get the first one. Stops the clock with 1.4, but it's all up to him and Bala. Bala, what can you do on the point? Can you even touch? And no is the answer. Round 2 goes to eRize in a similar fashion as round number 1. B is just so incredibly difficult on Tuscan control to capture. It really requires everybody on your team to slay, slay, slay. So back and forth we go. Now eRize back on the offensive here. We'll see if they can get some more ticks this time. I believe we're tied in ticks right now, 3 apiece. Not exactly sure, but... Looks like nades off the opening break are in a favor eRize right now. They're going to be capturing this zone. Bala in the feed. Gonna get 2. Or that's gonna be, Dino, excuse me. Codcaster's still messed up even on this game. Rizma gets one in the feed, but he's going to have another one in front of him. Furyk just living on this A zone, doing a great job for his team. This is a god spot on this point as well. Nice heady, but Dino just rips him on that god spot. MP40 headshots coming through. Nice control gain for Enigma. Nice space as well. Reno, what can he do right now? He's going to be in a great position, top church. Player's probably not reading him. Does he get bad timing? Looks like no is the answer. He'll get one freebie in the back here. That should secure A for his team. It's 3 fall for Enigma. As well as some space gained. Reno just doing what he can. I think some pretty spots right now, but he's going to shoot and reveal himself. Oh my god, the turn and burn. Nice snap from him, but trade will come on through. That should be a double stack from A. Enigma going to have one more attempt to chance to stop this. It's going to be Fox and Dino in the feed right now. They have him trapped in the corner right now. Fox just doing what he can to live. Waiting for Dino to activate. Dino going to get taken down as well. It's up to Fox, though. Shot in the back. Not anything he can do about that. Rizma going to get one in the feed, but he's going to let A go through. Surprising decision to see him not step on the point there, but it was basically done anyway. And I mean, that opening break was actually great for eRize, because look at them. They're up 8 lives right now with a minute 40 in change. Sometimes that can be beneficial to not get the 8 points so quickly, where you can milk the clock for a little bit and get some kills. The only way to win this B zone on Tuscan is to overslay, and they're doing a great job of it so far. Enigma down to 10 lives, though. And they hold the line. Furyk already through that line. Doing what he can. Top plat right there. Bullet's going to shoot, and Furyk just turns and burns. Yeah, that one bullet gives him the information. He's not done yet. Can he stay alive for now? Nade. Horrible timing for him on that nade. He'll get dealt with. The rest of eRize just doing what they can to try and push on up, but it's going to be tough for them as Dino's on the prowl. He's going to get help from a teammate, though, as that's going to shut down the last player. But only 5 lives left for Enigma, and they still have a minute to defend right now. Dino gets 2 in the feed. That's going to be 3 dead for the side of eRize. Enigma, they'll hold the line for now. 45 and change, counting it down. You're going to have to be perfect on his defense right now. Is Dino in a great spot, but is he going to get red is really the question here. Reno looking for some information. Pre-fire is coming through. Zealot's going to be helping him as well. He needs to live here. He needs to be staying alive for his team, but he's taken down so easily there. The bait and switch is nice from eRize. This might be the first offensive win we're going to see here. It's going to be up to Rizma. What can you do? And 2 in the feed for Rizma. That's going to be huge. Fox as well chiming on in. They're not done yet. What can they do? Whoops, by himself in the point right now. He's going to get some shots on Fox, but the bait and switch surely is going to come in here from Rizma over the top. He's going to get 1. He's going to fall down. Now it's 5v2. 15 seconds left. It's going to come down to the lives or time. We'll find out as Rizma gets taken down as well. All up to Fox. 1v4 situation. He gets the 1. He gets a second one. 8 seconds left. This might come down to time. It's a foot race to hill. Zealot and Whoop. What can you do right now? They're going to have to get on the point. 2 seconds left. You have to touch the point. Point 7. As Fox is going to get the Whoop on the point. He clutches up the round. Oh my god. Oh my god. eRize choke that round. A huge clutch up from Fox and Rizma at the end there. Oh my god, that was disgusting. Oh, I'm still amazed by that. I mean, that was incredible ice out of Fox there. He was the MVP on the control yesterday, and he showed up big that round. That could have been, I mean, that was an important one to win. You had to win that defense. I mean, if you lose a defense on Tuscan, I mean, you might as well just chalk it at that point. So, the fact that he clutched up in that fashion was huge, and he's not done yet. On a 5 spree off the rip here, doing what he can for eRize. And look at this, or for Enigma, look at this. Enigma just going B off the rip here. This is so smart out of them. Nobody from the side of eRize are defending this point right now. It's going to be up to Reno by himself for now. Gets 1 on the point. That's going to slow things down for now, but already a tick coming through as Bala just playing patiently, playing his timings right now. He's going to get 1, staying alive as well. What kind of timing does he get? Ice Hot gets shot in the back. Reno, huge play from him. Nobody watching church, so he'll collect on the double. Dino's going to shoot, reveal his position here. He's going to get 1, 2 in the feet. Dino having a great map so far for Enigma. Turning up. And I like that opening strat out of Enigma. I love that. They just went straight B, no hezzy. Nobody from eRize even watched the overextension. And that'll give them a tick on B as well as A already done. So 2 minutes for 2 ticks. Can they get the victory here? Or will we go to overtime? That's really up to eRize at this point. 2 dead in the feed. Bala just roaming in their spawn right now, doing a great job. But he's by himself, blocking the spawns. Rest of eRize just struggling to get kills right now, and that's going to give the go button. Dino and Bala. What can you find in their spawn? Bala in a great spot to cut them as well. He's going to get one, but his teammates are falling around him. That's not a AR, or that's not a sub gunfight, Bala, but he doesn't care. He's going to get naded on the point, but he'll stay alive for now. Whiffing shots. Unfortunate for him, though. That could have been great, but a second tick did come through. Even the missile coming through. That'll be the glide expended for, really, for nothing. We're not able to get anything off that. A pinstripe kill feed for both teams. 9v17 right now. eRize a minute and a half. Even less time, or even more time to have to defend with less lives than Enigma last round. Can they hold on to this is really the question. It looks like Ice Hot's going to be taken down as well. What does number 5 have in store? The melee going to come through, but it's not amounting to a whole lot here. Number 6 going to be top. Radio, that's Dino just having a great map. 35 and 30 for him. Make it 36. He's having a fantastic one, and down to 5 lives, a minute left. Can eRize clutch up the same way Enigma did last round? Let's find out here. Dino getting dated down to 20 HP now. Number 5 going to be shooting in the back. That's going to be Bala. Just not even contested, not washed on the overextension there. Now only 3 lives to deal with. Make it 2 with 40 seconds left. This is looking like an Enigma 3-1 here. Unless Whoop has something to say about it. Let's find out. He's going to be challenging that player on point. Reno doing a great job in the back. But he's going to get dealt with as well. Now just left up to Whoop. This should be impossible as Ice Hot, some shots over the top, will secure the Enigma Gaming victory there. What a turnaround there for Enigma. I mean, their control looked great yesterday, and I mean, you know, unfortunately, the disconnect. We'll never know if they were able to win that or not, but I mean, they showed up here again, and I mean, a huge clutch out of Fox to make it so that we don't have to see that round number 5. Look at Reno's damage, though, 40 and 29. What a performance for him on the side of eRize. He had a great map, but just, yeah, that one defensive clutch, or that one clutch from Fox really just sealed the deal on that control. So now, oh man, we're going to head to a map number 4 now. We'll see what eRize have on the bounce back here. Can they get something going? Guess we'll find out here shortly. Let me adjust my graphics. And I mean, yeah, that was a great map. I'm not going to lie. That was a fantastic... I mean, it's always fantastic to watch teams on Tuscan somehow win an offense, because the offense is so unlikely to win, right? The fact that they were overslaying and just taking good routes that that eRize wasn't capitalizing on was really the crux of how they were able to win that round, as well as, you know, Fox clutching up, obviously, but yeah, that was a good look from Enigma there. Can they close it out here on Bocage Hardpoint map number 4? I mean, we will see, I guess, here in a second. I mean, the slaying so far, really not even the slaying, but the teamwork so far from Enigma in the hardpoint has looked stellar. We'll see if they're able to clutch this one on up as we take a look at the map and modes here. See how the series played out. I'm not sure if that hardpoint score is entirely accurate, but it was very close to that, if it wasn't. But 250 to 160 something for Enigma is how we started things off. The rotations looked phenomenal. Then eRize kind of struck back with a vengeance, 6-2 in the SND, looking dominant in that game mode. Enigma definitely not their preferred map mode combo. And then Enigma just clutch up in that map number 3, 3-1. They're going to take it as we head into this Bocage hardpoint now. We'll be on board. I kind of want to go on board with the side of eRize here, as they are on map. Well, they're backs against the wall. One more loss, and they're on match point for the side of Enigma. So, can they clutch up and send us to that map number 5 on Berlin? We'll find out here. Let's go on board with Euphoric here. So he's going to be taking a route, it looks like, all the way toward the water here. It looks like maybe another player as well. Gonna be taking a route. Gonna get information on Bala bottom barn right now. Whoop, surely gets shot in the back here. Let's find out. He's gonna have to reload, and he will. So Furyk just trying to stay alive right now, tagged up in barn. Early time going the way of eRize, though. Bala doing what he can to break on through, but if Furyk wins that one, nice corner from him. Quite a bit of time early on this bow cage for eRize on this P1. This is typically a map you don't see a ton of time on the P1, but Fox breaking on in. Nice double from him. He's going to collect a little bit of time, but like I said a second ago, I mean, it's so hard to get P1 time on bow cage. Just a bang out of a map, or really just time in general. I will say, nice shots from Reno there. He's looking incredible for the side of eRize. The rotations are on. Whoop's going to be in the hill. Set up in favor of eRize Gaming. They've looked good off the rip here. Can they keep up this momentum? It's 2 fall in the feed for them. Positioning still in their favor, though. They're still spawning on the preferred side. Ice Hot all the way in the back. Stuck in a corner. Not a whole lot he can do. Kind of waiting for his teammates to push on up. Dino's been spotted, though. That's going to be 3 dead for the side of Enigma. It's just up to Ice Hot. Last alive. Fox now. As eRize looking good on this bow cage. They look like they're pretty coordinated on their setups they want to do. Yesterday, the Endeavor Enigma match was definitely a bang out. Teams were not super set up. They were just kind of running around. Seems like more coordinated today for the side of eRize, at least off the opening 2 hills here. Tests going on P2, 8 seconds left. Bala in a creddy of all creddies right now to rotate to this new. But yeah, about a 40-point lead right now so far for eRize as they're extending their lead. Not what you want to see if you're Enigma, especially after how hot they came out on that Tuscan. Nice positioning from eForic in the back. He's been the linchpin for this rotation. He gets to almost a 3rd one. That would have been for spawns as well. Well, maybe not for spawns, but potentially for spawns here, as Enigma are going to claim them for now. They're going to still be holding on to them unless a route from Whoop says, oh, otherwise. I don't know if that was a call-out or just great awareness from Bala there, Dino, whoever that was, but incredible turn and burn on him. Rizma's going to get one in the feet as well, as Enigma finally soaking some time here, and they're going to need it. Down about 50. Well, still 40 points about, but can't let the game get too far out in front of you on bow cage, or you can absolutely lose it on time. As rotations are on right now, Bala doing what he can to try and get in the back. He's going to have 1 to contend with here. It's going to be Zealot fighting 2. He gets the first. Can he stay alive for the second? And no, but the trades are in. eForic going to be soaking time for now. Spawns are kind of parallel right now. Furyk doing what he can to try and block them, but nobody really mid-map, so no pinches are happening as Dino in the feed with 1. Making a second one. No, he's going to get shut down as spawns are so close for eRize now. They're going to be spawning in the back. Decent amount of time, though, for Enigma on this barn hill. Doing what they can to try and make this deficit a little bit less daunting. Right now for 2, no. He's going to be shut down immediately, and the slaying starting to activate for Enigma as they're on a roll here. Going to tie things up surely here in a second. As the eForic trying to break on in, but this is just such a mixy hill. Such a mixy map. It'd be so difficult to get any time on bow cage. Rotations are going to be on for new, though. eRize have the favorable spawns. And decent amount of contest time coming through on this old hill here. eForic going to take a route and shoot them players in the back. That's going to spawn them all the way out for new. I mean, there's a nice play from eForic. His teammates were hard blocking the news hill, so he's able to activate and make a play. Even if he dies there, there's still a decent play for him to make. Early time here going to the side of eRize, though. Route man gets paid. Early rotations are going to be beneficial for you. Fox with some nice shots going down the range, though. Whoop going to live for now, though. And they do break on into this hill. You can hold this hill from the front if you are careful, if you are in decent spots, and it looks like that's what Enigma's trying to do here. Ice Hot's going to have some help from up top. That's going to be Bala in the God spot, top mid. But now it's just up to him. Rizma taken down in the hill as well. Nice rebreak from eRize, as we're going to have things all pretty much tied up after our first set of rotations here. I would expect nothing less from a Vocage hardpoint. Reno with some nice shots. Going to take down 1 in water right now. Furyk Having a good map as well. SMG4 eRize. 22 and 15. Looking to try and extend the series to a map number 5. Can he do it? Spawns are going to favor eRize, though. They've done a better job this map, I will say, trying to prioritize the spawns. I mean, they kind of got punched in the mouth on Tuscan and weren't rotating early enough. And that's really what cost them in the end, and they're doing a better job on this map. Although, Bocage, not a map that, I mean, spawns are obviously important, but this is such a bang-out map on some of these hills where it doesn't matter quite as much sometimes. Just really for the important ones. Time really not going either team's favor right now. Trying to get some sort of semblance of scrap on this hill, and it's just not really amounting to a whole lot. It's pinstripe kill feed for both teams here. Reno going to be playing exits on this hill right now, just cutting the map. As eRize will be the first to touch this P2 time. Ooh, Reno. Nice from him there. Rips that player with the AR up close. The Automaton definitely an AR that can do that. Good read from Whoop there, but his teammates are falling around him. That's going to be Enigma flooding through front. The cruise missile coming out. Who is that? That's a Furyk. Of course it is, with the missile. Unable to get anybody there, though. I would have liked to see him maybe save that for a different hill, but it's not going to amount to a whole lot. Here is Enigma flip the spawns as well as getting all the kills as well. That's a good re-break from them. Bala going to be soaking time for now. Behind this ever so annoying tree. I do remember getting spam-nated on this tree a decent amount. He's just soaking so much time here. Is Enigma going to be retaking the lead? And about a 30-second lead at that. I mean, eRize all the way in the back right now. It's really going to be up to Fox right now. Trying to break on through, but he's going to have 2 members to contend with. This is unlikely for him to break, as he'll get dealt with. Reno. Got to secure the spawns for this team, but it looks like number 5, Bala, going to get one in the back. That might force a flip here, and it will. Bala doing a great job pushing on through. Really, what can Reno do? And he's going to get ripped by Bala, doing a great job for Enigma. And I think Enigma, after that first set of rotations, finally realized what they were struggling with, and that was the positioning for New. And they have decided that they want to make sure they have spawns here, as this slaying has been absolutely in their favor, obviously, but the spawns haven't been, so I mean, that's really just been the main difference so far. Enigma, on this next couple of hills, are just getting everything, getting all the spawns, all the kills right now, is the 70-point lead, and climbing right now. This might be the dagger for eRize if they're not able to hold this barn hill for a decent amount of time. Furyk doing what he can, but just one man right now. Zealot having a tough game as well. Double neg currently. Has all the hill time, but we're going to need him to step up on this Bocage so far. Not having a great one. Oh, Dino climbing on up. I like this route out of him. He's going to get one. Going to get pre-fired, though, Zealot. Nice win from him. Team shots are coming through. Stun nades connecting. Pinstripe kill feed so far. 40 seconds left on this hill. It's contested. Bunch of players from Enigma just pushing on through the front. That push is dealt with for now, but sloppy. So both teams, it's going to be a foot race now for timing and control. Fox going to win an important one up top. Fox gets a second one. Good kills out of him. That'll force the break through the front. And this is not where you want to be if you're eRize. You're getting broken from the front, spawning out at old. It's really going to be up to a Furyk. Can you do anything? Oh my god. Gets a second one. That was an important one for him to get. He's still going to have players in the back to contend with, but that's going to at least give them some breathing room for now to try and break on in. I mean, Furyk, you kind of got to get to the back and try and kill Fox here. Does he know it, though? He doesn't. Ice Hot gets one. Can't get the second one, as though that's going to be Reno for the side of eRize. He's been so clutch this series for them, but unfortunately gets taken down. And back to the drawing board for eRize. They only have 30 seconds to break on into this hill. Furyk gets one in the front, though. He's going to have several more players to deal with. Furyk just shooting nukes from that MP40. Doesn't matter how far away they are. Across the map. I'm going to take you down. Furyk doing what he can to try and break on through. He's going to get one. Second one not going to happen, and Enigma will reclaim some time now. We'll see if it's a little or a lot. Then eRize are going to need all the seconds they can try and get here, as the game clock. Only a minute left on that as well, so if eRize do start to come back in this map, it could come down to time. Definitely Vanguard on Bocage, one of those maps that I've seen it time and time again. Come down to the time. But 10 seconds left now. And we're back to a third set of rotations on P1. It's going to have to be perfect now from eRize. If you're getting one in the overextension, that's a good look from him as Fox, the last member for Enigma for now. He's going to be top barn, but Bala taking a route here. I like this route from Bala. He's going to get one. AR not the preferred gunfight for that situation. Bala with a second one. Can he make it a third? Shut down, but it's all on Zealot now. The rest of his teammates off spawn. They're going to be quick to reinforce. But yeah, running out of time for the side of eRize here. They're going to need to make sure they're soaking all this time and not allowing Enigma to try and flip the spawns here. It looks like that's what they're trying to do. And yeah, look at them. They're pushed them back. They can win on this P1 time. They have to touch. They have to get here. 5 seconds left. 2, the only one close enough to even do it. Can they even touch in time? It looks like no. Enigma are going to take map number 4, and that's the series, ladies and gentlemen. A 3-1 in favor of Enigma here. And they look good there. Pretty convincing on Bocage, I must say. 250 to 140. Wasn't particularly close. Well, it was about halfway through, and then yeah, just Enigma just turned up in that you know, in that map. I mean, that was clinical out of them. They got beaten by Endeavor on Bocage yesterday, and they looked a lot more structured today. I mean, they were also getting more kills, obviously. You know, Bocage, a map where you got to get kills, but I mean, they look great on that one. Let's take a look at the map modes for that series and see how it panned on out. A 3-1 victory for the side of Enigma here. Really, the only map that they lost that was kind of bad was the Tuscan, where they, you know, they just got punched in the mouth again today. That's one they're gonna have to go back to the drawing board on for sure. But they take the series 3-1 here. And I mean, they looked strong so far. I mean, Endeavor definitely a strong team for the side, for the group they're in. I'm not sure what the tournament bracket or the league bracket looks like here, so we'll see if they have their work cut out for them as well. As they're going to move to 1-1 so far. eRize, that was their first game, so 0-1 for them. Pretty good series, though, I will say, all things considered. And I really want somebody to play Berlin S&D. I'm really I want some other maps besides Tuscan, guys. Let's get some other map modes in here. Maybe some Gavutu. I know players hate that map, but I just I want to see something besides Tuscan on my screen. But that'll do it for me. And I'm glad, you know, I got to cast another one of these guys' matches. I'm looking forward to seeing how they play the rest of this league. We'll see down the line. I appreciate everybody coming in chat and watching, as always. So, you know, we'll see if, I don't know, I guess we'll see if I'm going to cast any more of these Vanguard games. But for now, that's going to do it for me. And quick one for tonight. Appreciate you guys coming out and watching. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.